Hello and welcome back to All Under Heaven. A couple of things from the comments before we start. First one is this. Somebody said, can we go over what House Aspiration does again? Sure. House Aspiration currently does absolutely nothing useful for us, and it costs influence to upgrade, so therefore we are uninterested in it because influence is something that we need to constantly spend to get people into our faction, and to basically do everything we want to do it right now. If we upgrade it, we get more candidacy score, we get more monthly merit paid per total tax. We pay no tax, so this gives us no benefit. Now, it does actually give a benefit to this son now, because he will be paying tax, so he will get merit based upon the tax he pays to his liege, but, you know, it's not hugely beneficial. Hostile scheme phase lengths will be faster if we're doing any hostile schemes, but it's only by 5 days, so, like, does it really matter? It's kind of like, doesn't really. Monthly treasury goes up by, 2%. 2% is 2% of 11.6, or of 100% of 11.6. So it's 2% of 23.2, which is a very small number. I think that's the easiest way of saying that. It's a very small number. Gaining candidacy score doesn't matter based off of poet experience because, well, it doesn't matter for us because we're in the role we want to be in. It might matter again for our other house members, but realistically, none of this really matters and we can't afford it. So there's that. Now, I did look at some of these other ones briefly just to see what kind of stuff it gives. Like, this is fine. It gives stuff with the hunt activity. This is fine. Again, it's giving some stuff which is kind of useful for examinations and inspections. Again, this is fine. Like, all of these are kind of like, they're fine. They're not worth investing in, right? They're definitely not worth investing in right now. Now, while ranking up and going through the ranks, 100%. These are fantastic buffs. But for us right now, with our current goals, not at all interesting to us. So that's why I've not been paying attention to it. Next is, we've been at peace for a while. Yeah. Yep, we have. I mean, it's the way the content was designed. Unfortunately, there's really no way around it. The content's designed for you to sit at peace for large periods of time. So that's kind of what we're doing. I mean, we have an army of 7. That's not like 7,000. That's an army of literally 7 people. We could go in and we can name them if we want to, right? Like, it's not. We're not declaring a war anytime soon for anything. So we basically just have to wait until this fills. Once this fills, immediately we won't be at peace. But we have to wait. So that's why we're working on this. Anyway. While we're talking about working on this, anyone got to 350? You got to 350. Draw my movement. Immediately upon them hitting 350, I'm just like, gotta get you. Apparently this guy's going to become my disciple as well. Does getting someone to join your movement make them your disciple if you have a disciple slot free? Because we haven't had one free, so I guess it must. Huh, interesting. Anyway, we are going to, get that guy on our side. Neither of you, and neither of you. Wonderful. Wait, is there anyone else in your movement who might have enough power? Nope. Okay, cool. Let's go. We got another person in our movement, which is even more moving of this towards our, like, end goal. Yeah. The problem is we are running out of people who aren't in the conservative movement, which is a little odd. Guess I could make like all sorts of changes here. Not entirely sure what changes would be beneficial for us though. We could try and change the army command structure, celestial bureaucracy law. Do I want to change celestial bureaucracy law? What is it? This one? So we can make it so people like them less. I guess, if we wanted to. We could change the army command structure if we wanted to, but it doesn't really do anything for us. Yeah. Retirement age would just be, like, bad for us, I think. Yeah, so there's not really a lot of stuff we want to change. I'm trying to figure out if there's some way I can use my large movement power. I can't host a debate or anything. I'm assuming I can't do a faction for us or something like that. No, I can only try and put somebody else in charge, which again isn't really that useful. I guess if you put somebody else in charge, it counts as a war against your liege. A war against your liege. Let's have a look in here. So... yeah, I don't think that would do anything. Because if you put somebody else in charge, they would still have the mandate of heaven, I'm guessing. But it would probably mean whoever comes in has lowered legitimacy. So maybe that would then allow you to get more yearly drift? Not sure. Yeah, it's just thinking about how we want to do this. And the other thing that we could try doing is murdering the Huangdi. If we murder the Huangdi, this guy becomes in charge, and he's going to have a lowered legitimacy, which will then mean that we will not only get the 100 for murdering him, we'll also get the lowered legitimacy yearly drift, which is potentially good. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, currently we're in the lead. The only problem I see is that right now, everybody's in our movement, right? And because everybody's in our movement, there's nobody gaining power in the other movements to join us, except for this guy, apparently. Okay. He is my disciple, and he's already moved to my movement. Alright, I'll ask him to do it again. Wonderful. Okay, can I do it again? Nope. Okay, fair enough. We can only move him to our movement twice. Okay. Governor Wu Wenju revoked a district from this person, which has now made our houses quarrel. Oh, okay. Cool. I can join a grand tournament? Who's hosting a grand tournament? This random person here? You did have enough money for a grand... Why? I mean, do I want to go to a grand tournament? No? I think my answer is no. Okay. Although I'm, tempted to go anyway. But, anyway. Let's do some other stuff while we're sitting. Let's do finding a new spouse, because our previous spouse died. So, new spouse. That... Wait, have we had 2 spouses? How did the first one die? Oh, died in the flood, of course. Of course. How could I forget? I don't think I'm looking for arranged marriage, am I? No, I'm looking for find spouse. Yeah, should there not be a... Well, maybe if I just click on it from here, this would work. Yeah, it just comes up with arranged marriage. That's interesting. And nobody's eligible? Well, weird. I guess it's arranged marriage against no court? Huh. Wait a second. So... You know what? I might just unpause and let it go a month. My grandson, hit him, if I go and click find spouse, right? Gives me a whole list of people who he could, marry. Okay. Yeah, for us it doesn't. Yeah, let's just wait a month. Cool, we've just dropped into our position. Is it because we are currently technically his Minister of Rights, who is the He Shang, and the He Shang can't marry? Is that what's happening here? I think that is what's happening here. So we can marry within our court, because the arranged marriage button... Oh, no, but we can't marry. Okay, because it's not got a spouse in here. Oh, yeah, so in our current role, we're not allowed to marry. Except that we were married. Okay, this should be fixed. This is a bug. Yeah. Because this is assuming that we are fulfilling the same role, like the He Shang on our council, right? They are not allowed to be married, but a He Shang is a realm priest, it's a different position. We are the Minister of Rights, we are not a realm priest. We are the minister in charge of religious and spiritual affairs. But we are not we are not fulfilling the role of a realm priest. Although we are fulfilling the role of realm priest. Okay. Yeah, it's mechanics on mechanics, and they're not working well together. Okay, I understand what's happening here. So we can't get married. Our grandson, on the other hand, you, Liang Fu, you definitely can get married. This is my son's first son, right? Yes it is. Okay. So you could marry into House Zhao, but oh, you know what? Let's just do our filter. Let's do our filter first. Let's see who's available. Okay. We've got 248. Let's go for inheritable traits. Okay. We're down to 14 characters. So if I hover over here, does it tell me what their... No, it doesn't tell me whether I have any relations with their house. That would be quite nice if it told me on here, like, hey, this house is someone that you're, like, you favored, or if you could filter in here somehow. I think that would be quite useful. But anyway. It's fine. So, let's go for not lowborn. Let's do that first. So, not lowborn. Okay, we're down to 12. Sort by age. Go the other way. So Feng Sal is the closest in age. Zhang Mei could be okay. Don't think we have any connection to that dynasty. Okay. I don't think we have any connection to any of these guys, to be honest. How about we marry you to the Amazonian? Yeah. It's going to be a while, but I think that seems fine. That's going to improve yin house relations, which I don't think we have any connection to currently. Yeah. Okay, sure. Let's do that. Right. That's fine. I can negotiate an alliance with my son. I'm not going to. There were people suggesting that I should put my children onto, like, some of them onto the military path. I think it's just that none of them have any military skills. But they all suck at military, essentially. Yeah. Yeah, they're all garbage, essentially, in terms of military. Guess we could try chucking, like, maybe you onto the military path, just to see? Okay. So how would I do that? So, can't do it in here. I would have to go there, followed by choose career. So that's me choosing career path, but how can I choose career path of family? Because we got something that said that we could do that, right? Now it's like, how does any of this actually work? So it's an estate building, right? I'm sure it was an estate building we got at some point that said we could change, but maybe I'm misremembering. Must be misremembering. So it's not that one. Okay, close that. Tea hut. Nope, I cannot remember. But I don't appear to be able to change their career paths. Unless it was like a building we chose not to build, which is also entirely possible. But yeah, I can't see the option in here, but I do remember seeing it at one point. Okay, maybe it was one of these ones? Although I think that we should also make our physician better, actually, looking at that one, just seeing it on the way past. Let's choose this. Was it maybe our dynasty legacy? I'm like, does anything allow us to choose our child's career path? Oh yeah, there you go. Unlocks the change career path interaction on family members. Okay. He is a member of our family. Yes, we can all agree. So, change career path. Where is it? Don't know. It's not there. Doesn't exist. Is it because he's my disciple as well? You? Can I change your career path? You're landed. I just thought I'd have a look at someone who was different. Make a house head request? Nope. Nope, that's not helpful. Not in here. 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 Okay. First son. Check you. Is it because they've already passed an exam, maybe? And that's already locked them into their path? I don't know. Well, I mean, we could check why we can't choose it, right? And that might help us. Okay, why can't we change our career path? You are not landed, you are not minister, you're not refusing future appointments. Are they refusing future appointments, maybe? Maybe? Maybe they're choosing future, or maybe they're refusing future appointments, but it doesn't even show up as like an option, does it? No, let's read it again. Let's see what it says. Let's just go back and read it again. Unlocks change career path interaction on family members. Interaction is that. Alright, let me look it up and see if other people are saying anything about it. Okay, I can see nobody mentioning this online. So, I don't know. I mean, from our testing, right click. It's not in this menu. 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 I don't think it exists. So, there you go. So no, I can't move somebody onto the military path because it doesn't exist. I am tempted to go to Grand Tournament. There is a debate going on, so we should probably do the debate instead. I don't want to meditate in seclusion right now. Yeah, let's go to the debate. Yeah. I need a new caravan master, apparently. You Yancey can be my caravan master. I thought you already was, to be honest, but... Or maybe it was my other son who was my caravan master. The one who left and got land. Okay. Vacated. He's no longer my caravan master. So he's not eligible to be my caravan master for some reason. Okay. Why is he not eligible to be my caravan master? Any guesses? I have no idea. Maybe he's in seclusion or something because he's reclusive? I have no idea. Anyway, I guess we'll put someone else in as our caravan master at some point. Right. Let's go. 4 months till this begins. I can start a legacy. I guess I should have a look at the legacies actually. Wait a second. Does this what does it give me at max rank? Nothing useful. Okay. That's fine. Just thought I'd have a look and see if it gave me anything new. Nope. Not interested. Still not interested at all. Is there a button to say I don't care about legacies? Nope. Alright, well. Every time we get enough money for a legacy, it's gonna pop up then. There you go. Right. Back to our debate. Hey, you improved this. It now has 1% scheme secrecy if I use it. Ooh. Okay. That's almost nothing. Let's increase our chance of success. This person stopped being my... wait. I stopped being his elder, right? I must have stopped being his elder. Yeah. And he became somebody else's disciple. Yeah, that's fine. I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm happy with people being swayed towards other... towards other movements. It's actually incredibly beneficial if they get swayed towards other movements. Because if they do, also we just made a friend. Cool, so we're now better with House Kian. But if we go and have a look at that, people have now joined other movements, so there is a chance that there are people with power now in other movements. Now, it turns out that that person had no power, so yeah, still nobody I can steal, but the more they leave our movement, it gives us more chance for us to then drag them back in. Let me just check. Do they have any catalysts for getting people in movements? Power sways towards expansionist. Ah, there you go. So there's one, although nobody's actually done that one. Power sways towards advancement, plus 25. So yeah, advancement's upgrading at the same amount that we are, sort of. Except that we've got plus 18 in here. But for the same reasons, it's moving in there. Okay. Yeah, and they've got some minuses coming in on ours, which isn't ideal, but anyway. Back to the debate. There's some people quarreling. That's my son, governor, quarreling with everyone else, lowering house relations. Okay. Make a request. You request I further your career. No. Because I don't want to spend the influence. Okay. It's all fine. It's time for us to debate. Imperial favor, I'll do that one. Followed by that one. Wonderful. We've won the debate. Wonderful. And we are now back. I need a new caravan master who is not my son. So I guess it could be my courtier and friend here. That works. Right. We cannot hold a debate, right? Yep, we cannot hold a debate. That's fine. Great travel itinerary. We might want to do this. It'll give us another artifact, I guess. Costs quite a lot of money, though. Meditate in seclusion. Author book. We could author book here. We get an artifact that has merit gain or something in it. Could give it to, like, one of our sons, I suppose. Meditate in seclusion, though, I think is probably our best one. Because we're not really doing anything else right now, so... do a quick meditate. New grandson called Siwen. Cool. Alright. Carrying on. Range betrothal. You think that Jaya should marry Yu Rengui? Yeah, that seems acceptable. I'd say, yep, that seems fine. Okay. Your friend has died, Governor Jian Jingzhen. Okay, well, he's the friend that we literally just got. Also, yes, people pointed out our stress reduction is pretty good. We just took 0 stress from having a friend die. So, a servant of Mara. As I open my eyes in the dark, I'm immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace truth, you Xingfang? I would recognize that voice anywhere. It'd be my courtier, Sun. Okay. Mara offers you his blessings. Will you accept it? Let me just have a quick look. I guess we could. Shunned isn't bad, right? It's not criminal. Behaviors maybe considered criminal. Okay, they lose the level of devotion, gain a corresponding fame trait. This trait will be disliked by everyone the faith considers to either be shunned or criminal. Okay. I mean, we could embrace Mara, I suppose. Yeah. You know what? Sure. Let's. Well, is there any benefit to becoming a witch? Probably not. I mean, I'm 50-50. I honestly, I think we just stay on this current path. I was like, yeah, we could do that. I'm not going to leave my movement. Are you crazy? You are insane for asking. Like, there is no way you can get me to leave the current movement. Yeah, that is not going to happen. Secrets exposed. Okay. Learn language or Warren manual. I've heard that you are studying the Burmese language. My father was a merchant, and he could learn any language in no time at all. The secrets are in this manual. I have no use for it. I cannot read. I'd part with it for a reasonable sum. Well, I could get it, but I don't really want 4-day faster language, so I'm just going to say no. Mainly because I'm about to pass anyway. It's got limited civil service. Okay. So in theory, what I could do now is I could... I was going to say make a movement petition. I'm busy meditating, but I could make a movement petition to move that back down again. Okay, find elder. This random person wants to be my disciple. Alright. I mean, you are a king level title person, so sure, you can be my disciple. Join my movement. Nope, actually, it won't give them enough, won't give us any power sway, so I don't want you to join my movement yet. You can't be my disciple, though. That's fine. Okay. Oh, I should be upgrading here. I was just sitting doing normal stuff and forgetting that I had to actually upgrade. Yeah. Let's upgrade this and make our personal physician a little bit better. Get plus 10 for free there. Learn language success. I have learned the Burmese language, and I shall impress this random person with it. I finished my meditation. Don't want to become friends with this random person? Sure, why not? I'll become friends with them. Another war declared on our liege. Fantastic. I love seeing wars declared on our liege. I also lost my bodyguard as well. Okay, and the Pan house has now got more house relations with us. But yeah, I need a new bodyguard. It's going to be my acclaimed knight who's excellent at the job. Seems good. Anybody? Oh, 380. Hello, I am going to get another 15 progress. Nobody's... like, there's one unaligned person. Okay. We got quite a lot of progress there. But the others are still, like, right on our heels. Okay. Yeah, so we got another person in there, so we're now at 400. But it's going to be a constant, like, struggle to stay just above water here. Anyone else feeling like they want to join me? No. I'm wondering if there's anything I can do against the Huangdi. I don't know. Could try and just get him to increase my governor salary. But, like... I mean, plus 25% is not bad. Or increase my minister base rate, but... yeah, neither of which matter, really. Just seeing what other stuff I have here. Request treasury funds. Yeah, I request that you give some of your money to me. That sounds like a good request. Let's do that to start with. My rival has died. Cool. Okay. My meditation is over. Huangdi, you want to give me some treasury? I got a reward for great project finishing. Synthesize area. No! Synthesize area is terrible for us. Because that's one of the ones that increased one of the other... yeah, increases this thing, right? Yep. It gives them plus 50. Okay. I need more people in my movement. I also need another thing that can actually raise this. I'm going to have to murder this guy. I don't think I have an option. I think, unfortunately, we're trying other things, but, like, the simple answer is if he was dead, it would make our life a lot easier. Right? I mean, look at the other catalyst we got here, right? We can't make him lose land. I don't really know what this means, but this, I'm assuming, means that he loses all of his legitimacy, which is not going to happen. Legitimacy level is 0. Yeah, so, like, those are the same, I think, in a way. So... none of those we're going to be able to do. I'm not going to be able to do this. Son of Heaven is murdered. Well, we can do that. There is no grand campaign. This isn't a thing. Like, this isn't something we can control. Imperial Treasury is raided or besieged. We can't do that. That doesn't include, by the way, siphoning. That's a different thing entirely. There's no plagues. No natural disasters. He isn't losing wars. Yeah, this isn't something. Househead consulted Heaven push towards division. I mean, we might have to look at that. Maybe there's something I can do with that. Yeah, and then moving things towards division with our Shape the Dynastic cycle, which we can do, but yeah, okay. Maybe I want to wait until that happens and, like, Shape the Dynastic cycle happens, then kill him. Because maybe the favored movement might change, but... I don't know. I don't know. Right, carrying on. What else have I got? Travel itinerary book. Oh, and I finished my thing. Right. What have we got in here? Life expectancy increase. That's wild. Okay. What else have we got in here? Personal scheme growth and potential. Oh, these seem really good. These all seem very good. Alright, well, let's start with the apothecary stall to increase life, yeah, life expectancy. That seems good. Liege's War ended. Hey, guess what? Liege's War ended. That now means that this is even further, or one of these is even further through. I think it's this one. So now we're the lowest one with R1. Son failed his examination. Yeah, so we are now the least likely to succeed. He's got to die, right? Yeah, I struggle to think of a way that we can do this without him being dead. I'm going to do a scholarship book, though. Right. With great effort, the mind can penetrate the meaning behind the nature of the world. To actually describe and organize these observations into a text that others may learn from is a greater thing, but also even more straining and time-consuming. As I sit down to draw plans up for a new monograph, I must decide which area to focus on. Mathematics and geography are both worthy subjects, which many of my peers are also interested in. Okay, so I can do geography or mathematics. Well, this one's based on the quality of my learning, so let's do mathematics. I think I'm going to kill you. I actually think I'm going to do it even before we get to what the new favorite movement is. I think you just have to die. Yeah. I think, unfortunately, there's no other option. Look at this. I only gain 2 stress. Like, I would gain stress because I'm honest, but I only gain 2 stress. I think it's like 100 usually. So, yeah. Okay. I think balanced is fine. Balanced is usually fine. So, let's do that. Assassin. The best available assassin will join. Well, that's good. Other assassin. Yeah, you're also good. So we can get up to 95%. Scheme potential's not great. Who's the best I got in here? Like, nobody for a while. Okay, so I do kind of want you in. A hefty bribe? A hook? Prestige? Alright, let's get him in. Next. You. Prestige? A hook? Okay. Let's drag them in. Alibi? So what's that? 26. Who's the next person after that? 17. Okay, I do want the 26 in here then. Prestige, hook, bribe, hefty bribe. Yeah, let's get you in here. So 64% secrecy. It's only got 8 months. It's 8 months per phase. Wow, that's so slow because of his rank. Let's get you to assist. Are you my best spy master? I can get better by a little bit. Also, wait a second. Are you you're my rival? Yeah, you shouldn't be my spy master. Okay. So we're taking some time off on that. Let's have a look. So it's 8 months per phase. It's going up by 6.3% per phase. Is there anything else I can do? I'm seeing whether there's something where I can... countermeasures only affect you. Yes, there's nothing I can do to help here. Okay. Well, this is the best that we got. We just gotta try it. Okay. Let's go. Diplomacy perk. Life of Glory raises our level of fame, so it means people like us a little bit more and gives us more knights. At next rank, we get a lot more opinions, so that'd be good. Don't suppose there's anybody new who wants to join who can make this quicker. No, because I'd have to repay him. Yeah, let's not do that. I was going to check, but I'd have to repay him to check. Murder a sprig of this, or a dash of this, a sprig of that. I suddenly remember the herbs I procured when we were traveling through the jungle of Xinjiao. They should surely help me spruce up the situation in my quest to free Huangde Jiao Shu from his mortal coil. I completely forgot, but I got poisonous herbs applied, so it's faster, it's more secret, and we have more base success chance, and we start with 2 advantages. Alright. Well, that's pretty good. That helps us a lot, actually. It's actually incredibly, incredibly useful. Okay. Secretary General has changed due to dying. So it's Hong Qian is now the new assassin. It's only got 20. That's fine though, it's not going to really affect it till we get up to like 87%, so let's worry about that when we get there. My granddaughter can marry Gentleman Yang Rengui. Okay, that's fine. Right, clear this out. Anyone want to join my political movement who's strong? Oh, okay, let's go. Hey, my grandson passed the lower level examination. Well done, grandson. We now have another person who can potentially start getting titles. Though none of them have, but it's fine. Invited to a person's feast. I'm going to decline. I'm just naturally suspicious. I don't know if that's a good reason for declining that, but it's the reason I have declined it. My son would like an alliance. Alright. That seems fine. You can have my 9 knights if you ever go to war. Okay. 5 months till next phase. We're 50%. We need 2 more keys before we can do anything. Monastic gardens are done. Let's upgrade them again. Okay. Factions are targeting the Huangdi. First undone, my rival is dead. Okay. Like examination support, we don't do that here. That was the old, the old management that said yes to every one of those requests. We simply upgrade our apothecary with our huge pile of cash. Right. Anybody? Nope. 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 Okay. Carrying on. What's this? Great travel itinerary. Nope. That's okay. Was I not creating a book? What happened to that event? I clicked that, right? The author book event? Although it did say it will take some time, so maybe it's still going. Tribute mission. High Chieftain Yi Ji's Flowers. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this event before in my life. High Chieftain Yi Ji starts shifting from fruit to fruit as he awaits my decision, throwing the occasional side eye towards Ren Jiru. Having added her to our court, I'm sure she will turn out to be useful somewhere. In light of this, I should decide what to bestow upon High Chieftain Yi Ji. Okay. So I can take this person as a concubine. And he gets money. I can give you Han heirlooms. Technological advancements. I can give him 5% towards mobile towers. Okay. Suzerain trade posts. Reaffirm you as a true ruler of Usina. Or refuse to accept mediocrity. At which point we would give her to... Wait. Oh, no, wait. No, this is the Huangdi's been given a concubine. Oh, I see. Let's, I don't know, give you some 5% progress towards mobile towers, I guess? Cool. Tribute mission. What are these? Something's triggered this tribute mission things to start. I don't know what it is. But anyway, you want 5% towards Gavelkind? You want 5% towards composite crossbows? Okay. I have no idea what I was doing. Like how that event was triggered, but whatever. That's fine. People are getting close to movement power. They're just not there yet. Okay, I lost my bodyguard. What happened to you? Oh, you became too ill? I mean, that's fair. Okay, I need a new bodyguard. That's gonna be you. Anybody here able to help me with schemes? There's one of these that can help you with schemes, right? Now that I think about it. You? Scheme secrecy and hostile scheme potential? Yeah, brew poisons for me, food taster. Do these help me? Nope. Poet laureate? No. Nope. Nope. Just checking all these other ones in here, see if any of these have any benefit. Enemy hostile scheme secrecy. Enemy hostile scheme growth. Yeah. None of that's beneficial to us. I can get you to do these. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I guess I should have you on Refine the Tongue, actually. This whole time. Okay, cool. Right, so we're continuing to murder the Huangdi. 82% secrecy. It's not bad. Max is 95, but 82 is not bad. Commander promoted. Sure, I'll allow you to exist. We'll promote you. Great travel itinerary. Cupbearer is dead. Tome on mathematics. It was not a quick endeavor, but I'm finally at the end. My new monograph on mathematics is done, and the time I've spent poring over related literature has left me more well-versed in the topic than ever before. A landmark work, which puts your name alongside the greatest authors of our time. My first reader, my disciple, Jiao Wan Zhen, says, having finished my work, this is not an accomplishment this is an accomplishment I won't forget anytime soon. Seems pretty good, actually. So clearly I have it in me, keeping the book. Now, it's a journal, right? Yeah. Okay. I think we have to give that to our son. Actually, he already has a journal, right? Yep, I already gave him a journal. I think we have to give that to our second son. You? No, you already have one. I think we have to give that to our third son. Yep. I'm going to send you I'm going to send you an artifact. I'm going to send you my Tome of Mathematics. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. It's all fine. Okay. We now have 5 keys. Now we have a choice. Yeah, now we have a choice. We're at 62% with 5 keys. Every 5 months, we get an extra 6%. But we have an 18% chance that it's found out. Do we think that 62 is high enough? I don't think that 62 is high enough. Yeah, no, I don't think it's high enough. Sorry, I realized because I paused, I should go and have a look in here again. Somewhere close, but nope. Nobody is close enough. Okay. So I gotta keep going. The way I'm thinking of it, right, is if I was in a game like Fire Emblem or XCOM, if I saw a 62% chance to hit, would I be like, yeah, that's good? No. No, I wouldn't. So I've just gotta keep going. New diplomacy perk. My friend died. Oh. I mean, he was feeling pretty unwell. Putting a new stable master. Could be you. Wonderful. I need a new one of these. Let's grab August, which is diplomacy, martial, prestige, and increases official legitimacy. I'm now going to pivot to intrigue. We're going to grab ourselves scheme secrecy, agent acceptance, and 3 intrigue. Which now means that we have 95% secrecy, and it's going up by 7.6% per month, which is much, much better. The strain of lying. All these secrets and dark patterns, a cold hand clutches my heart whenever I think about them. It feels so wrong. And say this is what needs to be done, and we gain 2 advantages immediately. That doesn't give us the percentage that goes with them, but it does give us a chance of getting to 10 keys quicker. 10 keys gives you, what, 5% extra chance? I get focusing less, end my scheme, or I must be honest about my intentions. I guess I'll take the 2 advantages given my options here. Yeah, let's keep going. For our house. My son and heir, Yu Yancy, purses his lips as he enters the room. Dear father. He offers me a courteous bow, robes brushed clean, gaze lowered in respect. I've long reflected on the honour of our house. This might not be much, but I still want to offer it to you, so the Yu estate may shine brightly for all to see. I gain subsidised estate, which means that the next building will be cheaper. And say go and fund the conservative movement, or do not waste your gold on me. I appreciate it, but do not waste your gold on me. Right. People became friends of each other, and we got cordial house relations. This is now upgraded to max. Cool. I guess hostile scheme growth would be quite nice. Yeah, let's grab a drying rack. I'm not sure how drying rack helps with hostile scheme growth, but that's fine. Do I want to go to a debate? Maybe. I could go to a debate. That would be fine. And I'll go to these places afterwards, because I can. And we'll come back. Yeah? Seems reasonable. Right. And we're off. Murder scheme is still going. I feel like we should at least wait till 10 keys now, because 10 keys will give us an extra percentage chance. Yeah, and that will give us, so it's 2 more. So it's going to give us an extra 14, 15%, and we're going to then get an extra 5. Yeah, so this is right. We should wait. It's a while we're waiting, but we should wait. Drying rack's finished. Let's upgrade our drying rack again. Does that actually give me extra percentage in here? It does. Alright then. Whatever. Oh, it only thinks that we're mostly likely going to win this debate. Cool. Let's get another one. Cool. Right, and murder scheme. Interesting, it doesn't add that in. So it's actually going up by 8%. But, like, it doesn't add it in, like, in this section. It adds it in this section. So it's done after it calculates the amount of growth that you get. That's weird. Why is it done that way? That doesn't make any sense. Why would it be done that way? Anyway, it's because it's a flat value that's being added, not a percentage to the overall value. Anyway, yeah, I guess it'll increase my movement power. Way diverges. I pick Yan Fang. Okay, I got a new rival from that as well. How are we feeling about the political movements, guys? Anybody? Oh, there we go. You'll be joining me. You will also be joining me. Uh-huh. Right, back to the debate. Okay. There's 2 of them now on our side, which now means check here. Just checking nobody got any extra power from that happening. Nope. We got another 2 there, so we're moved even further towards division. Right. 3 days left. Debate commences. Finish the next one. Let's upgrade it again. Wonderful. So 1.5 on there. Okay, our position remains secure. I didn't even have to do anything in the debate. Well done us, I guess. Okay. We're now up to an 83%. One more, I think, and we're good to go. We'll rest on the way back instead of taking the risk. And roadside poetry. Oh, my grandson-in-law has got some land. Oh no, he hasn't. He just has his Yang family land. Oh, okay, never mind. I'll glean insights from a poem on the way back. It gives me an intrigue perk. I guess I would like truth is relative. Get down swift execution. Don't down to earth. Sure, I'll take a medium health boost. And I'm paying most of my attention towards this murder scheme, if I'm honest with you. I can go to the capital examination. Suppose I should. Yeah. 0-day travel time. Okay. And there we go. 93% with a 10 key on it. So let's go execute with confidence. We get 5% bonus, which puts us to our max, which is 95%. So let's go. A cask of wine. What? It seems Huangdi Xiao Zhu has escaped the clutches of Yami. My accomplices managed to sneak in a poisoned barrel into Xiao Zhu's kitchen and prepared and served him a full goblet of the tampered drink. The barrel idea was a mistake. Before the buffoon even brought the goblet to his lips, servants burst into the room, announcing that someone who had drunk from the same barrel had immediately died. Thankfully, there will always be whispers, but my involvement in the crime remains unknown. So he gets watchful for 2 years. Well, if at first you don't succeed, start another murder plot. The problem is, I've used my advantages, so yeah, we're kind of like back to the start again, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay. But it's 95% secrecy at least, which is nice, and it's going up by a huge amount per phase, so... And it's still pretty quick. It's not the end of the world, but anyway. Are any of my family at this one? Sort by Dynasty U? Yeah, it's me. Ah, alright then. Well, cool. It's fine. Was this one? Yeah, report disgrace there. We're just doing the same events that we've always done here. Grade each other's answers, getting more learning lifestyle experience. I've called out the scheme every other time, but we do want the intrigue experience, so we'll use the practice, and we'll get some weak hooks. Okay. Sealed favor. I'll discreetly deliver it while continuing to gain the intrigue lifestyle experience. Bell chimes, real work begins. And if I may suggest, being one of Huangdi Xiaoshu's skills and vision serves our cause well. Today, this manifests as a range of possible agents we could work into the endeavor. More than one risks destabilizing our efforts, but any single one could have a powerful augment. We need speed. Yeah, we need a footpad agent. Definitely. So that lets us just put somebody in here. Go find somebody who can fulfill this role. There we go. Are you in my... You're my household guardian, so I'd actually prefer to give you the money. There we go. So now we're down to 103 days per phase, which is not 120... Yeah, it's at 123 days per phase. Yeah, which is not ideal, but it's fine. Okay. Clear that out. I become malnourished again. Okay, we need to go in here and then click gain weight again. Okay. I can force my child to take it, or my grandson to take an examination, which he failed. Okay, back in here. Right, a bunch of people have now passed the capital examination. We can not do a debate. I can drink tea. Let's see what tea benefit I got. It says tea for the mind. What do you reckon? Do you reckon I got tea for the mind? I reckon I got something different. I reckon instead I got serve perfect tea, 1 diplomacy, 10 general opinion. Okay, cool. Let's do a quick meditate in seclusion. My own temple. Okay, another war declared on our liege. That's nice. The problem is he keeps winning them, which then increases the expansion era, but it's nice. Oh, anybody, while I remember, anybody, there we go. You can join my movement. Give you some prestige and some piety. You know what? I'll give you some piety as well. Nice. I'll give you my 2 most useless things. And he joined my movement. That's all we needed to see, him joining my movement. We're 415 right now. So we're now second in line, but we're still a way away. Agent removed and agent joined. That's fine. Ish. No longer malnourished. I can stop gaining weight again. Cool. Right. And we're now at 2 keys. Grandson has passed a provincial examination. Well done, grandson. Child of my blood. Yu Hong Ching. Okay. And hey, passed a children's examination. My grandson can now marry his betrothed, which we will accept. That's marrying into the imperial house. Shape the dynastic cycle. Ooh, so you can push away from advancement. I want to push towards division, but it is interesting that you get more for pushing away. But I think adding 50 to division's gotta be our play, right? Because we just want division to trigger as soon as possible. I mean, pushing 75 away would be fine, but we would still be, like, in danger of expansion being there. We'd still be at the same pace as advancement. We really just need to get as much division as possible. I improve my skill in meditation, yet still don't actually get any benefit from it. I say no to that. And challenge rival to a duel. You want to challenge me to a duel? No. That doesn't seem like that's my thing. You know, you go wild, but not my thing. Okay. And with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.